Hi friends, today we'll be making the yummiest turkey you've ever tried. I learned all the basics of making a turkey from my mother-in-law, Gladys. So I'm really thankful she was able to teach me. And through the years, I have added my own touch. So the first thing is starting with the stuffing. And I like to get the stuffing that comes already with herbs. All right, and then we will add a cream of chicken with herbs, a Campbell cream of chicken. So that's about 10 ounces of cream. So we're gonna add that, and we're gonna add the cream of mushroom, which is the same amount, just 1 can. Then we're going to add a little bit of chicken broth. This is natural, stirring everything and making sure everything is well blended. And I'm kind of eyeballing over here. We're also going to add some green onions and parsley and celery. And this is already smelling so good. And you know, I always hear that people are scared make a turkey. You just need to know the basics, and then you can add your own touch. I don't think it's a hard thing. I think it's one of the easiest things to cook, at least for me, but I know that for some people it's a little bit hard. But if you know the basics, like what I'm saying, it'll be much easier for you. It's a thick consistency, but I think we can add the rest of the broth right here. We can also add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. And you don't have to add too many spices because the stuffing already comes with it. So with the spices and the herbs, so it's like almost ready for you. Okay, so we have the stuffing ready, and then we're gonna set it aside, and we're going to proceed to work with the turkey now. All right, so we have the turkey over here, and so my mother-in-law told me that's important to wash the turkey, but you have to be super, you know, clean and have the trash can closed from you when you're opening the bag of the turkey and removing all the insides and all of that. And you have to set aside the insides because you're going to be using those for the gravy. But so when you remove the bag, you have to have the trash can, like I said, really close from you because it has all the liquid that comes with it and all of that. And you have to make sure you wash your hands really good, and then wash your sink and disinfect and all of that. So once your turkey has been washed, you have to dry it a lot. And I remember that Gladys told me you're gonna be using like literally your entire roll of the paper towels, right? And it's true. So your turkey needs to be super dry, super dry. So I have this turkey and I've been drying it, because once you add the butter right now, it's not gonna stick good if your turkey is not really well dry, okay? So we have the turkey here, and what we're gonna do right now is prepare the butter. So how you do it is that you have to have this consistency for the butter. It has to be soft. Now I like to put garlic right on the butter, pepper, and then I'm gonna also add the salt. And all of it is gonna go in the butter, okay? And this is what we are going to use to bathe the turkey with. So we're gonna start doing that, and you are going to be adding the butter all over the turkey, on the insides and the back, in pretty much all the cavities and legs and in between and all of that. Okay, so we're gonna start doing that. And this is really important because this is what it's going to give the color, the brown, beautiful color of the turkey. And so it has to be really, really well done. So we're going to be doing that and add all the butter. This is the fun part, you guys. I like to do this. Okay, it's always good to have a turkey oven pan with a rack. Okay, spray a little bit of the olive oil in the pan and in the rack. And we are also going to add a little bit of flour just to make sure we prepare it correctly. And this is the way to do it. All right, so the trick right here to make your turkey and lower the amount of hours the turkey is in the oven is to use an oven bag. Not a lot of people like to do this. Whenever I say I use it because I found out that by making a lot of turkeys, this is just amazing. All of the juices, you know, they stay within the bag and it helps moisture your turkey. So the turkey comes out a lot more softer and not dry at all. It's just amazing. And it also cuts the amount of hours. So it cuts it to kind of half. So a regular turkey, for example, of 16 to 20 pounds, it takes 8 hours to make. But for example, we're making a 12 pounds turkey right now. And it's gonna take 2 hours and a half, 3 hours to make with the bag. Spraying a little bit of olive oil in it, or whatever spray you have at home. Spray it really well. And then add a little bit of flour in it. So close it for a second and just shake it. Transfer our turkey to our rack. Okay, and we're going to stuff it now. Alrighty, so let's start stuffing the turkey and just add as much as you can. But actually, don't stuff it like that your turkey is gonna almost to explode. We don't want your turkey to explode, right? So just leave a little bit of a space when you're stuffing it, because it, you know, the stuffing is going to expand a little bit, all right? And we're going to also do the back cavity. It's not as large, but we're also going to add some. Right, so we're going to tie the legs with kitchen twine, and so that will prevent the stuffing from coming out while it's roasting. Okay, so we're ready to add and inject the apple juice to the turkey. And we use this tool, which is a liquid injector, okay? It's like a syringe, basically. So we're going to insert this in all the areas that you want, okay? And you're going to start seeing the turkey, it's gonna start swelling. So we're going to inject the legs. You're adding this liquid right in the meat. So it really, really helps the turkey with the enough moisture that it needs, so it doesn't come out dry. Okay, now we're ready to put the turkey inside the bag. And you can have help. It's a little bit hard to do it on your own. So Roberto's gonna help me. So I'm gonna lift the turkey heavy and then put the bag right a little bit further. There we go. Okay. Now we gotta move it to the back. Now that we have the turkey inside the bag, we are going to be adding vegetables, and you can choose whatever you want, but I'm adding onions, and some of the vegetables we're gonna use in the gravy. So that's why it's so important to add them to the bag. And we're gonna add 4 carrots, some apples. And just gonna throw them like that. And then just arrange them well inside the bag. There we go. So I have rosemary and I have thyme fresh over here. So we're gonna add that as well. And close this. Now this part's a little bit hard. I always have trouble trying to pull it, but hopefully today I can do this for you. And now what you need to do is make about 6 slits on the top of the turkey. The vapors can have an exit, okay? So that's really important. So you're gonna make 6 slits along the top. All right, so I'm gonna show you over here. I have the insides of the turkey that comes with, and I added chicken broth, and I'm simmering basically all of this, and this is gonna be here for a couple of hours simmering. All right, and then just add some spices like pepper, salt. Just let it simmer, and we're gonna use this for the gravy. You can also add some onions or carrots and all of that, but I'm going to be using the ones from the turkey, so I'm not adding anything else. Okay, we have our ready turkey, and we are going to transport this from the baking dish to a bowl. So look how amazing this is. This is just so beautiful, you guys. Okay, so we're going to be preparing right now the gravy. Right here in this bowl, I have the broth from all of the insides of the turkey that we have been simmering. All right, so we have a lot of liquid right here. And right here, I have all of the vegetables with the juices that we obtained by roasting the turkey. So I put a little bit of the vegetables, so the carrots and the juice and the onions right here, maybe a couple of cups, all right? And right here, I have the meat from the neck of the turkey, all right? And you have to make sure that you don't add any of the bones of the neck, okay? So you have to inspect this very well once you remove it from the bone, the neck bone, and make sure you have only the meat. All right, so we are going to blend pretty much all of this. We're gonna add the turkey that we have and some of the broth ready, and we're gonna also add some cornstarch. So we're gonna take this to the stove now, and then we're going to boil it a little bit and then simmer it until it thickens a little bit more. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. The gravy's boiling, and as it boils, you're going to lower the heat to low, and you're gonna simmer it for, 5, 10, or 20 minutes. It depends, because the cornstarch needs to activate, and when it activates, it starts thickening.
Wow, what an amazing dinner we have here.
Oh my goodness, we're tired.
We're gonna have our Thanksgiving dinner early this year.
Woo!
So should we try it?
Yes.
We're gonna
of course.
cut a
Okay,
little
cut it.
piece of the
All right.
breast.
Okay, so we have the gravy over here, and then we have the stuffing. And the turkey, yay. And then the gravy kind of came out a little bit orange, but it's so, so yummy, because I had carrots, remember? So If you don't add carrots, it's gonna be a little bit more brown. So it's up to you. But I just love the sweetness of the carrots in the gravy.
Wow, this is amazing. This is really good. Thank you so much. This was nice.
Oh my goodness. And the stuffing is my favorite part. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.